shortly, because the first match is underway. Take it away.
As soon as we load, sir.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Heartland Hitmen's Little Skank coming to you live with a fantastic Heartland Hitmen tournament, the Mayflowers tournament. In the upper left-hand corner, spawning on Belshear Vestige, we do have Heartland Hitmen's very own Yellow Protoss, Sick, and in the bottom right-hand corner, spawning on Belshear Vestige, likewise, we do have Heartland Hitmen's very own Green Zerg Matz. Now, Matz has been doing a hell of a game, did get taken out 2-1 versus Kingslayer. Right now, it looks like... Say again, Son, what you were saying about Sick. I don't remember his record exactly. I was not able to follow.
Sick is in the exact same spot as he was last month for last month's tournament. He's in the battle between third and second place. Is he going to make it to the finals? Last month he faced me, and I knocked him out, and then I went to move on to fight Matz.
Okay, I thought that was something about this tournament. I'm sorry. Very selective hearing, apparently.
In a similar situation now, he's playing a pretty damn good Zerg here, Matz. Same matchup, so let's see if Sick's going to be able to adjust. I know Matz knocked him out earlier in the tournament, 2-0.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, Sick right now, not taking any gas. I'm a little surprised. I don't know what his plan is exactly, unless he's going to forge fast expand or something like that behind this. It looks like that. I mean, that's kind of the plan. That's what you do against a Zerg generally as a Protoss. So we've got a pylon down here ready at the net for a forge fast expand of some sort. It looks like we do have an expansion coming down right now. Forge not down. Sick is not scared, apparently. Sick is not scared in the least.
Nah, he knows how Matz plays. Matt's very macro heavy.
And there's the forge right now. A little bit late, I would say, but again, as you say, yes, he does know Matz plays very macro heavily. That being said, Matz also has an expansion that may have started just a little bit after 6 did. We do have a pull down for Matz, so Sick could be in a fairly vulnerable position, but that being said, this is a fairly, I wouldn't say long map, but it's long enough that Sick could wait out the Ling Rush with a cannon, and it looks like we are going to get that going down right now. Forge is done. Wall off, completed by Sick with that gateway. Still no gas. Still no gas for Sick. I'm beside myself. I honestly am not sure. I truly am not sure. I've never seen a Protoss. I don't think I've seen a Protoss go 2 minutes without gas. Finally, at 4 minutes and 5 seconds, we have gas down for Sick.
Well, Matz is checking for any proxy pylon with his links, and now he's going to go ahead and continue up to the natural of Sick, and he's going to be welcomed by a very nasty cannon.
Yeah, yep. The welcome wagon is here.
Oh, but a waypoint will just stop short. So
Sick did the right thing as well and did not Artosis pylon this thing. He used pylon on each side to give force field, or whatever they call it, energy field to all these
power
right here. Yes. I'm trying to remember what they say when you're Protoss, because I play AI matches random just for XP basically. And as Protoss sometimes says, "You must place that in a," and I forgot what it was. I think it's power field. Sick could tell me, but he's not having that trouble right now. We do have a Zealot out for Sick. Ooh, that is a slick-looking Zealot. I think that guy's got a bow tie on. Nice.
Matz already has his third down, just started production, macroing up pretty heavily. This is pretty standard right now for the Zerg vs Protoss, so a third queen on the way to the third hatch.
Excuse me? Oh, most certainly. And this is, I'm assuming Matz is going to try to go, and I don't even know if this is viable anymore. We could use an inject on the main. That being said, that goes down. I don't know if Stefano's 12-minute max Roach against Protoss is any good anymore, to be honest with you, with all the new units out. I've heard that's kind of the response, because of course, you know, Protoss fast expands behind, you know, Forge and Cannon, things like that, and then typically...
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I've let you go as long as I can. We have 2 Stargates going down for Sick. Double Geysers going down in the natural now to accompany his 2 in the main. Is Matt's going to be prepared for this? What are you expecting out of the Stargate? Are you going to see an Oracle or a Phoenix?
I think Oracle.
Okay.
I think if anything, Six is going to get an Oracle out. At least the first unit out will be an Oracle.
I like this play.
I would
He's
bet
going to get a good
$5
scout.
internet dollars.
And the Oracle is on the way.
See, there you go. That Oracle is going to go down and harass.
I don't know what Ever is pinging at. I think,
Oh, shit.
yeah, Matt's made a little macro mistake. So
Oh,
he's down at least 6 larvae.
Yeah, you know, I've actually, since I've redone some of my keys recently, and I have that problem once in a while. Of course, as a bronze leaguer, it's really not that big of a deal, but you know, at the level of play that these two players are playing at, that is actually a pretty big deal. Oh, and we're not. Oh wow, look at this. So we got the Oracle out, right? We've got one Void Ray, one Phoenix. I think Sick is actually worried about Mutalisk play, and I don't blame him. That's how Matz likes to play.
Yeah, Matt's
got 3 gateways going down right now for Sick as well.
yeah, Hydralisk then is going down now. He could really use a macro hatch as a grape-ish saying in
Grappa? He could
Grappa.
probably use about 4 macro hatches, to be honest with you, but he'd be better served taking another expansion. That being said, it'd be pretty hard to defend right now, even though there's no pressure. But when there is pressure, that is going to be certainly a problem.
So this is a pretty standard opening from Sick until now.
Yeah, he's got a Void Ray 2 Phoenix.
Void Ray accompanying the Oracle and an MSC. Oh, Matz is supply capped. Oh, there's the Phoenix is going to work on the bottom left of the map. Sick is just taking out one Overlord after another. If he chooses to. There we go.
Oh, and he certainly does. Matz has no real answer to this. I mean, Queens are there, but Queens are not going to kill 5 Phoenix. If Phoenix picks up a Queen, the other 4 can just absolutely tear her to shreds. And
yeah, Matz could just resupply those Overlords very quickly with his mineral count. Sick needs to start going after these Queens before Matz starts putting down the spores. But there is already a spore complete at the second. A little late now. He needs to move that Phoenix out the way. But he's doing a pretty good job now with the Overlords.
You know, Sick's doing exactly what he needs to do is pick off that supply of Matz and make him spend his resources on resupplying.
Yeah, Matz isn't going to have an issue with this now. The Hydras are out, so...
Oh, no.
It was a little too late by Sick. I feel like he could have moved out a little bit earlier. Matz was going to go for that Hydralisk then, no matter what. It's just the standard play right now. It works pretty well in the beginning of the game.
Nature of the beast. Now, Zergling is going to wish he never tried to get a taste of ire.
We have a Zergling running away from the Zealot in the middle of the map right now.
He's moving too, man. I think that guy wears Nikes. By the way, if I mentioned I'm sponsored by Nike, let me talk about Nike a little bit.
Third going down for Sick. Matt immediately scudded it out with some pretty good timing. But Sick is getting ready to take out this third base of Matz. He's got 3 Void Rays, an MSC, and a Zealot and an Oracle. So...
yeah, those Void Rays...
This is quite the Air Force right here from Sick.
The Golden Armada coming in. See, and that one Queen is not going to... oh, that Spore Crawler is there, and these Hydralisks move in.
To do anything against those Hydralisks.
Nope, and those Hydralisks take out...
that.
Oh my god, those Hydralisks are still on the chase of this Void Ray.
Oh, Sick.
Behind this, it looks like Matz is expanding. Is he doing this? He is doing it.
Oh, this is pretty standard timing right now for Zerg to expand. I mean, it's...
understood, but that came underneath the Void Rays that Matz was killing. I'm sorry, I'm laughing about that a little bit. That was great. Continue.
Well, we have another mothership core on the way, but Matz is gonna swarm that third right now with Zerglings. Going straight for the Zealots. Zealots don't have that +1 upgrade, so Zerglings are gonna get more.
Oh yeah, that vital +1 upgrade for the Zealots. Oh, and we've got Hydras coming in right now.
You know, Matz is kind of...
Matt's Hydra's getting a little bit split up and picked off right now.
Sick is doing pretty good control with the Phoenixes, but he needs to continue with it. There we go. You know, if Matz wanted to right now, there it is. 12 Hydralisks. He's going to just swarm this with Hydras right now, and he's going to take this out.
Oh, Matz has an insane economy. That's going to be nothing to him. And with the 4th base going down right now, I mean, or the 3rd expansion, excuse me, that's certainly going to be nothing to him, and that is the right move to pull.
These Zealots are key right now for Sick. He needs to be able to get those Zealots on the Hydras. Charge would really help. +1,
Looks like we do have Hive Tech coming out right now for Matz, about a third of the way done. I would not be surprised, and in fact, I would prefer to see some Viper play. That being said, we're probably going to see Ultralisks against this Protoss. Actually, no, we're not. What do you think, Stone? Do you think we're going to see Ultras or Vipers with this Hive Tech once it finishes? Or do you just think we're going to see 3-3 and Matz
definitely,
this guy
definitely
with
Ultras.
Ultras? Okay, yeah. God,
I don't think with this composition, I don't think you need any help right now with the Vipers. The Vipers are really there for the Colossi.
Yep, and I was just going to say there aren't any Colossus out, so
with that range upgrade, you're not going to have any trouble. All Matz is going to have to be worried about is the Zealots. I mean, with his minerals, he could just use the Lings as more of like bodyguards right now. He doesn't even need the Roaches. He's going to be able to take this out pretty easily. The thing that's a real problem right now is Sick is over-fortifying his 3rd, which is fine. But I don't think Matz is going to... Oh, and he's taking his 4th. But Matz could just go ahead and walk up into the natural right now and not have to worry about anything. But he does not see the 4th coming out from Sick. Sick is definitely trying to macro out pretty heavily right now, pretty early into the game. And more Zealots come out. That's exactly what Sick needed.
What needs to happen right now? I think... Oh, Matz, you are missing an opportunity, buddy, to pick off some damaged units. Some units
this is going to go great for Matz. Matz does not mind giving up his 4th. He really doesn't need it. He's going to take out
5k minerals, so why wouldn't
his 4th with 5 gateways from the Protoss.
Yeah, and those gateways need to go down. Those gateways need to go down because that's going to let Sick reinforce way quicker than Matz is going to want him to. Matz, honestly, yep, Matz is taking a 5th. You ping that. Matz is taking a 5th right over here, moving his forces back to help defend that. Should it be scouted, we're not seeing a whole lot of that Golden Armada anymore. Where the hell did all those units go that Sick sent out?
+3
oh, Sick brought him back. Okay.
He has a lot of larva stockpiled. He's at 200, 6,000 minerals, 2,000 gas.
Oh yeah, Matz is going to be able to.
His 4th isn't saturated as much as I'd like. I'd move some of those drones from the 3rd up to his 4th. That 5th is great just because you have the minerals. I'd go ahead and take a 6th right now, maybe a couple more macro hatches. He's just flooding with economy. He really should just be able to take out Sick right now, but
oh, we got a Viper out. We've got a Viper out for Matz.
That's not going to really do much besides probably grab the MSC.
Well, either that or grab a Void Ray when it's out. If it's out of position, I mean, I think if you can grab a Void Ray or a Mothership Core or something like that above this massive ball of Hydras that Matz has right now, you could do some serious damage. Now look at what Matz has got going on. Look at this absolute carpet, this shag carpet, this spine and spore crawlers going on.
Oh, Matz is going to get a great engagement right now on the high ground. Or not. Come on, Matz.
Is that Time Warp going to do enough to these Hydras? It might.
Oh, those Zealots are just not doing what they need to be doing right now. Those Zealots would be decimating those Hydras, but instead the opposite is happening.
If those Zealots were taking those Hydras on head to head, those Void Rays would still be alive and they could pick off those larvae.
And finally, they get right on the Hydras. That's really what Six should have been looking for. If he could have preserved those Void Rays in a big cluster like that, that would have been great for him. But
And look at this. Look at what Matt's showing. He's showing a couple roaches. And there's this... Oh, yep, there it is. Huge. Not as huge as it used to be. Huge ball of Hydras and Roach behind it. Roaches behind... Or, excuse me, ahead of the Hydras. Which is what he should be doing. But, man, those Zealots... What, do you got 111 upgrades for him?
yeah, those Zealots are doing a great job.
Finally,
Problem
Matt
is, Matz is just gonna swell with more Hydras and Roaches right now. I mean, that is exactly what he should be doing. But he really behind this, even though he's at a comfortable place, he should be saturating his fourth. I mean, there's no reason not to. His main is already starting to mine out a little bit, and so is his natural. And there he goes, finally moving his drones. Sick is obviously going to move back from this attack. I don't think he wants to suicide into those Hydras.
No, who would want to?
But
those Hydras are going
Hydras
to chase
are
him
on
down. They're
hurry,
going to have
and
to
they're
chase him
catching
down
up
if he's
pretty
going to try
quickly.
to get a drone transfer to that other base.
I don't know what Sick can do right now to come back from behind. He's definitely going to have to make a tech switch, but he's so committed to these Stargates. His main is definitely mined out. His second is starting to be...
Oh, wow, and those Hydras not joking around. Oh, yeah, with the +3 attack, +2 carapace, those Hydras are nothing to mess with.
Oh, those
Much like the
Hydras right
Wu-Tang
now just
Clan.
need to go ahead and snipe down that... But Matz is probably macroing away. Well, we have two Hydras taken out. Oh, excuse me. Will you stop it? No, they just want to join the party. Kill Void Race all day. They don't care about that expansion. They finally take it out.
Man, I am really impressed. I mean, Sick's held on for so long. Sick is just starved for minerals right now. That's the problem. He's got almost as much gas as Matz does, but he can't do anything with it because he doesn't have any minerals to speak of. And see, here we go. Come on, Sick. Hold on. Hold on, buddy. You know, actually, if he'd switched to carrier, that might have...
You know,
Instead
Matz
of
has pretty much
that
won this.
might
I
have done that.
think he has a fear of overextending right now.
Is that Matz or Sick?
Yeah,
Yep.
Matz.
And I don't blame him. You know, when I feel like I'm ahead, sometimes I overextend and I just keep sending things to their death, and then I get killed. You know, I lose the game as a result. Right now, Matz is playing it safe enough. Oh, the GG from Sick. Wow. GG, Matz. Good job. That was a good game on both counts. I kind of agree with Sick at the end there. If he'd switched to carries instead of voids, he might have done a little more damage.